wants these days, eh?
Oh, I don't even
Ah!
No.
OS, whatever the fuck.
No, you can probably turn your phone off too, bro.
Good evening, everyone.
That's right. Welcome to the couch.
Welcome,
We are
welcome,
live.
welcome. And we'll start the show off with a nice little reefer here. Mm-mm-mm.
Guess that's what everyone wants
Definitely
these
sound
days,
on
eh?
this one.
Ah!
I'm gonna take this guy and just copy it. Put it on all the other ones. Copy. Yeah, so I did another stupid thing
Yeah.
and updated OBS.
See, how we got Chad on the line.
Oh, yeah, hang on. I'll get to
Yeah.
there.
See that cigarette butt in there, Chad? Quit doing that.
How about that? There we go.
And you stole my lighter.
No, you better say that again because I don't think you
Oh,
heard
See that, Chad? Stop doing that. That's a cigarette butt in there.
It's actually a weed butt.
And you stole my lighter last time.
Oh, I have some.
But thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I was gonna say that air, guys. Oh fuck! You know, we've been working so hard getting everybody else's shit sounding like $1 million this
Yeah.
weekend. We forgot to take care of our own
Yeah.
stuff. Fuck, man, holy! What
Good weekend, man.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people.
I did fucking 4 different gigs on Friday alone.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was awesome. I even got paid for a few of them. No, it was good. You know what? It was
I got
pretty
paid,
neat.
yeah.
I got to see some people I hadn't seen in a long time. For instance, like Darcy Obashan and Bill Grant. I haven't seen Bill in 2 fucking years,
Yeah.
man. And now I saw him every day all fucking weekend because I was at ball. So that was cool. And of course, Dan Silger was playing guitar for them. So that was maybe the lighter low. It wasn't me, bro. Fuck you, it wasn't you. I saw you do it, Chad.
Nobody else smokes these filtered fucking faggy joints.
One at a time, fucking one-off joints. It's right there, dude.
It wasn't me. Didn't do it.
Yeah.
It's that Shaggy tune.
Where do we go here? Is
Wasn't
this got
me.
it? Paste that. Now we can hear us again. You can hear us on this one. Yeah. No, this one. I'm gonna fix that one. There we go. That's better now. Ah! International Pirate Day is rapidly approaching.
Yeah, that's my birthday.
That's right, it is. It happens
September
to be.
19th.
Yeah, isn't it the day before your birthday?
No, it's September
On
19th.
the
It's
same day?
International Speak Like a Pirate Day.
Yeah.
Arr. Hi, Mr. Hind Grinder.
I'm trying
Arr, Billy. You ever been bum fucked up in a lighthouse, boy?
I wish I had some gummies kicking around today. Oh, fuck, dude, I got a bag of them, bro. I got a bag of them here. They will fucking eradicate you, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, they're pretty strong.
Yeah.
Fuck that one I took there the next day at work, man. I was like, holy
I
fuck.
like-
I was still stoned all day.
I like to call them self-leveling gummies.
Yeah.
Because you just... You're fucking...
My boss was like, fuck, go home and get some sleep.
You just take...
Well, I'm not tired. I'm just stoned, man.
Right? It's like, come on. I'm like sleep zombie. Fucking right. What was it? Fucking Friday. Went to the Eagles Club. Helped out Darren and his brother in 306. Dialed them in at the Eagles Club. Then I burned down the fucking Ballers and built that rig there. Then I burnt over to the Tap and built a rig there for Wire to do single. And then I went back to Ballers because I wasn't done building that rig. And then I totally forgot about Joe. I totally fucking forgot. I totally forgot. Hey, Will, you gonna come? Oh shit! Yeah, it's like it's almost 8, right? And I never talked to Joe about any of the details. He's just like, hey, we're playing at the Canadian Brew House, which was fucking cool, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty neat up there, eh? Yeah.
That was neat.
The only
They
shitty
got
part would be carrying all the gear up the stairs. Whoa.
True.
Those stairs make the gaslight stairs look
nice.
minor.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's the shitty part.
Definitely need a fucking
Freight elevator. Yeah, they don't have one there.
Yeah.
Or a lighter set of gear, but like,
well,
what are you
even
gonna...
still, just walking up them.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah. That being said,
It's
maybe
pretty
not, but
deadly room though.
it's a cool no skulls, please. Yeah. Yeah, the skulls are fucking deadly. It is a cool room. It was a cool gig. But yeah, fuck. I get this text from Joe. You come dial us in. I'm like, yeah. And I'm thinking they had the regular start time, 10 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I'm sitting there, it's 7, quarter to 8. I'm at Ballers running cables and stuff. Oh, we started 8. Well, fuck, dude. I'm sorry, man, but I'm being paid to be here. And I need to get this DJ going before I can leave. And once I get the DJ going, I'll come down there and dial in. So I'm having a hectic day. I fucking got the DJ dialed in.
Did you say a Mick day?
A hectic McDay. And fucking, I got the DJ dialed in. Oh, there's another sidebar. No, this is good. Because I will never forget the look on this guy's face. So, I didn't really have to do anything Saturday night at Ballers. I was just there to babysit the rig to make sure the DJs don't blow it up. Because, I'm sorry, but y'all, you DJs out there have absolutely no concept of what fucking gain levels are, man. Y'all run your shit at a fucking 100%. Opened right up.
Yeah.
It's like, how the fuck am I supposed to clean that up? Oh, my mic's distorting when I talk. Yeah.
No kidding.
Because it's at 0, dude. You're giving me distortion, man. So, to keep that from destroying tens of thousands of dollars worth of audio equipment, so I'll just leave it at that. I put a limiter on the channel, and I limit it to 1 dB below Unity, right? And it's set, its default value is 16 above. So I'm fucking compressing the fuck out of this, right? So I run the lines, I fucking set the guy up, I give him, okay, I'm gonna go give you some juice. I open up the rig a little bit, I give him about 50% of what the rig can do. And you can hear it at fucking Tweed. Anyways, it was awesome. You could hear it all the way down to Tweed. Until you walk by Revival, because the sound would come out of the alley that way, this way, right?
Yeah.
But because they were pointed that way, you wouldn't hear them down the street. Fuck, you can hear Wires Rig all the way down Dewdney Avenue, man.
Nice.
And so I didn't want it cranked, so I turned it up to a good volume. I went to the manager, said, James, man, is this good? Is this too loud? He's like, no, it's okay. I was like, okay, because he's probably going to ask me for more. can I give him a little more if he asks me for more? I go, yeah, you can give him a little bit more. So I got my iPad. I'm walking up to the stage. Okay, dude, it sounds really good. How are you feeling? Oh, I'm feeling great. Okay, well, if you want, I've been authorized to give you a little bit more juice. And he goes, oh, no, that's okay. I've got lots left on my fucking thing. And he goes to turn it up and fucking nothing happens, eh? It just gets shitty. It just actually gets quieter because the limiter starts to kick in and it's compressing everything. And he's like just his face, just like I think he thought his gear was broken.
Yeah.
And I'm certain he went home and took it apart, or plugged it in and went, "What the fuck?" Because no words were said. He's just like, "Oh, I got plenty," and he went to turn it up, and there was nothing. I was like, "Don't worry, man. I'll give you a little more." And so like it was protected, and I think he figured it out. I think he figured it out because at the end of the night, because when I left, it was red. Even when the music was like quiet, it was in the red.
Yeah.
Like red. Like normally you can look at a fucking VU meter and you can kind of tell how the song goes because it's got a life to it or whatever. But when you're reading DJ fucking feeds, you have to wait for the breaks in the music because it's fucking on all the time. It's like, oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys, but fuck. Turn your shit down.
They
turn it down to like 6.
It's like they take pleasure in blowing up speakers.
Riggs.
They want to blow everything up. Oh, it ain't mine. Let's fucking drop the bass out of fucking 120
No, but see, the thing is, though, you can do that
if it's a clean signal
and not blow up your gear.
Yeah.
You can totally fucking, you can make people shit their pants and not make Buddy fucking cry because you blew fucking 6 of his drivers in his bass bins.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy. It's easy. When it's red, it's like electricity. It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
That light is not telling you you're
Flippage.
doing a good job. It's saying no, no,
saying
no. You know, it's like fucking stop. You're hurting me. Like it's like Operation. You ever play Operation as a kid? That red light, the motherfucker's nose. The brighter it gets, the shittier you're doing.
Yeah.
Turn it down.
Exactly.
Every indicator on every single audio fucking thing everywhere. When has a red light ever been good? When? Never.
Especially when you run them.
Right? Like fuck.
Not good at all.
The light on my light on the Marshall's red.
When you turn it on, right?
That might
Right?
be the only time.
Well, but what's that? What's the point of that amp though? To distort everything that comes through that thing. So it's actually not lying to you.
Yeah.
It's clipping all the time. That's what it's doing.
Yeah.
It's you know, and as fucking weird as that seems, it's telling you the absolute truth. Hey, guess what? Distortion. No, like even amplifiers that you buy that have gain stages on them. The clean channel's never red unless they're all red. Yeah, unless they, unless we don't want to pay for different LEDs, but it's never. Well, I'm gonna put on the fucking ultra fucking lead channel. Oh, and then it's a nice little green fucking light. You know, compared to my red clean channel.
Fine and dandy if you want to fucking rent a pair of speakers from Lon McQuaid and just blow the shit out of them, go for it. But when you go to someone's bar where there's a big system,
and you want to get
that's not
back.
a cheap little rental. Those speakers are worth thousands of dollars.
And that's nothing against Long and McQuaid's shit either. Mind you, they're insured.
You can rent it from anywhere.
They're
if you want.
insured, but anyone who rents
Be
gear,
sharp
man,
wherever. Blow it up by all means, but
it's
not
fucking-
when it gets to a bigger size, like what you're using there, or even the Cloud's got a pretty big front end there too.
Right. Or what
And-
Gaber had on his rig too. Like you don't just like go in there, and I'm sure Gaber would have been the same way if hey, man, can you just make sure they don't blow up my shit?
Yeah.
Seems to be the common theme, and like I know working in the rental department for Long and McQuaid that it happens a lot. That's why we had certain sets of speakers that we saved for them.
Yeah.
Because they get the shit kicked out of them all the time. Those fuzzy blue ones they seem to like a lot because they could just take torture. When Yorkville stopped making those fuzzy blue powered speaker cabinets, that was the end. Then everything just
Yeah,
got
those are a killer.
good. They were good for that. Pawn shop people will always want to test shit at 10. Just because it goes there doesn't mean you should. Yeah, and like that's the thing. Just because it can go that loud doesn't mean it needs to.
No.
You know, and usually it only goes that loud because it's there to pick up like a weaker signal. You know,
Yeah.
like when are you ever gonna run your input at 10? Only if you're getting a really shitty signal, but then you run the risk of amplifying all the noise that's coming in
Yeah.
through there as well. So like it's just, you know, I just hope as our production experience progresses that we can educate more and more DJs on how to clean up their sound, because it's only going to benefit their show too.
Yeah.
People-
They're all sitting there right now going, "Oh fuck, you don't know nothing."
Yeah, that's right. That's fine. I don't care. I'm
You
not
know,
being-
one stupid kid said to me once, "Well, aren't they insured?" What?
You know, but like,
So your car's insured. You want to let me take it for a rip and smash it up?
into
Say, "Oh
something?
well, it's
yeah,
insured."
can I just keep it in first gear and see how fast it'll go,
Yeah, yeah.
and just put the fucking pedal to the floor? Because that's about the same analogy.
Yeah.
It'd be about the same as taking a fucking Ferrari, throwing it in first gear, putting a brick on the pedal, and sitting in the back seat and wondering why the engine blows up,
Yeah.
and why you're not going as fast as the guy beside you. Well,
Fuck, I made that mistake in my car once because the stereo was so loud, and I was stoned. And you're not concentrating on your driving. I pull out onto the highway, first gear, second gear, and that's it. And I'm doing a fucking 110, and I look down. Oh, we're at fucking 65,
Right.
100
You know,
RPMs.
yeah, you can't hear.
Like,
shit,
whoa!
you know?
I couldn't hear it. I hate driving around with my stereo so loud.
Dude, you know, I learned that a long time ago driving combine on the farm. Like, my old man, he fucking, I don't like it when you listen to the radio. When
You gotta hear the
when you're
machine, man.
doing this, you need to listen to the machine in case, you know, you pick up a rock or something. And I you know, it took a lot of discipline, but, and even to this day now, I hop in my car and I turn the radio off because I like to listen for anomalies in my engine and shit, and, you know, hear them before they become bad. And it's like, can you hear that? What are you talking about? You don't hear that? And then everyone just thinks I'm fucking
Yeah.
nuts.
I haven't even I haven't listened to the radio yet. I got my car back for 4 days now.
Yeah, you just listen to the engine.
Yeah. It
Call me
sounds
crazy,
way-
but I like the
sounds
sound.
way
of
better than the wolf.
Than the wolf. Better content, eh? What are the lyrics? Oh, they fucking really speak to me, you know? Fucking rights, man. Fucking rights. Thanks for tuning in, Jenna. Good to see you. I hope your new endeavors are fucking working out for you. I'm so glad you're not in that shithole anymore. That Jolly Roger is a
How's the
bad
new
place.
bass there, fucking Hydra?
Well, I'm
I
sure
seen
he's
you
loving
posted it.
He's posted a few
It's
couple
it's
things on it.
Fender Peabody copy.
Is it?
I couldn't make out the name of it.
So like a Tokai or something maybe?
or maybe.
Those things are pretty good.
Oh yeah, fuck.
You see? Got a new bottle, so it's all fucking, you know, you gotta break it in, right? So it just wasn't such a fucking pit. There we go.
What time did you get done last night, Will?
Oh, fuck, we're not even past Friday yet, Murray. Hang on. We're still-
Ron was asking.
Oh, fuck, last night. Well, I'll get there, Ron. But
You
yeah,
gotta
man.
keep watching
Oh,
to find out.
Fuck.
And
Dude.
don't forget
Okay,
to hit like
so-
and share.
Right, this was Friday. There's 4.
Subscribe.
Oh yeah. So I head out to the Canadian Brew House, and who the fuck's out there? But Ron and you. And I'm like, why the fuck am I running to fucking come out here? You got a handful of sound guys in the house. You know, I was being facetious, but part of me was kind of like, oh man, you know, I mean, not that I really still had to be there. And I'm really glad I did come out there because it helped.
Mhm.
But it's nothing either of you two could have done.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the sentiment because, you know, Joe asked me to come out there and he's like, I trust you, dude. I want you to come out there and fix this. And that was cool. So I did that. And it was good to see you guys. Fucking dialed them in. Went back to hang on. This was Saturday. What the fuck? Friday was Darcy Aubuchon and the playground. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got my days mixed up. That was a great night, by the way. Did you guys come out that night?
No.
No.
No, I was supposed to
Dennis
jam.
Vicor was there. And then
Dennis was there, yeah.
And then he showed up. He came to the jam.
Yeah,
after,
yeah, that's right. He was there for a bit. Fuck that. Yeah, there was. Yeah, another time. There's a lot of people I saw there that night. I saw JJ Voss there that night. Fucking Brad Papp was there. I guess apparently the lead singer from Toronto was there, but I fucking got lost following the guy to the table, and just when I realized I was just not gonna go. Whatever. I mean, like, you were huge before I was even born. Like, I give a fuck, right? You know, really, like, really. What I'm here to do sound, and you know, you're probably just gonna fucking make me jealous about your career, and like, why do I need to hear that shit? That's not today. I got a long weekend coming. Friday. Okay, so Saturday. This is Saturday, running around everything. So Saturday's all done. There's no band, right? So let's fucking get ripped, right? Wire shows up. Fuck. You know those concrete medians that block cars from rolling over fucking parking spots? He bought enough shots to line one end to the other.
Oh, I was there that night.
Yeah, remember? That was Saturday.
Yeah, that's when I came over and
we
fucking after I was done.
Ron was there too then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy fuck.
And then you guys all went to Wires, but I couldn't find a place, so I just went over.
Okay, yeah. So we all went to Wires' place. I didn't get out of there until 7 in the fucking morning. And I had to be back at Ballers at 11.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I wasn't there at 11, dude. Fuck, man. I was fucking sawing logs here at noon. And just, the phone's ringing, rang once. I'm like, no! And then it rang again, and then I realized, holy fuck, I have a job again. And then I might actually have to be at work for some. Hello? And it's Rick. Oh, yeah, Will, it's getting close to noon here. We were just wondering when you were gonna be coming down. Band's here, ready to sound. Oh fuck me, man! I'm on my way. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I'm still drunk. I'm still fucked. Get down there. I get down there. It's Marty Blonsky. I used to work with him. I've known him forever. Haven't seen him in 10 years, and I'm a fucking mess. Hey, Marty! You know, like, oh, fuck, it's so embarrassing. Melissa, Danny, and then Darwin. I just met him that weekend. And, okay, oh, yeah. Oh, fuck, I gotta run lines. And Wire didn't have enough XLR. And so I didn't run any tom mics. I only had a kick and a snare. And they were like barely long enough to make it. They were like strewn from the back of this, like tension wires into the back of it. Like it looked like a fucking abortion. I'm sorry, but it just was a fucking mess. It was a horrible, disgusting spider web of fucking garbage. And like I got them running on time. They started at 1 o'clock. I almost threw up a couple times, but holy fuck, I got them going. And shit, I was just like, oh, okay, 2 sets, okay. Oh. And then they finished the second set, and then I had the football game to like take a break. But dude, oh man, like just garbage. It's like fucking woke up, baking the sun for a couple hours and trying to mix these guys. Then I came home and I grabbed my snake and my other snake and went and redid the whole stage during the entire football game. I cleaned it all up. And then that night it was awesome. But fuck me running, man. Like, I haven't been woken up by my boss drunk in a long time. It was fucking weird to have that happen again, you know.
Happens to me twice a month or so. She goes, wake up, sunshine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, I'll be right there.
Last
I get it.
Last night wasn't so bad. I didn't really pack. I only packed up the small things. I was done about the time you guys realized that Wired passed out and there was no after party that night. We were gonna go fucking rip it up again and fucking just keep drinking, I suppose. And he'd already passed out. Fucking he'd been given.
I didn't even drink a beer yet that night.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I was taking it easy because I wanted to get that shit out of there, and I was hurting from before. Like I probably had a ton of water. Oh man, it was just. And then
I just fucking drove Rocky home there and fucking while you're sleeping on the couch.
And I'm
Okay, yeah, we'll see you guys. And I seen Ron outside 'cause he came.
oh yeah.
And we chatted for a while, and I bummed a joint off him.
Yeah.
And I got to the Jolly and got a 6-pack.
Fucking rights, Ronnie. Always showing up, you know, in tough times. You can fucking count on Ronnie. Eh?
And I drank 3 tall boys with Bully and fucking passed out.
Right on. Right on. Yeah, and then this morning my phone rings again. But like at least this time I wasn't like stupid hungover or anything. And this time it's Mark Smith. So it's like the boss. Hey Will, when were you planning on getting that shit out of here? We need the trailer to take the fence away, and they want to have ballers open. Right, and you got a big fence around the parking lot. Doesn't looks like there's construction going on and shit, eh? So it's like, oh my god, okay, I'll be right there, dude. You know. So I went out there this morning and packed all that shit up. So I know for a fact that I can put those speakers in the truck by myself. I did one, and then I got help for the rest of them. But 2 guys, no problem. Wire and I do it all the time. So if you're a fucking band and you're looking for production and you want to play something outside or a bigger thing, you know, for like hundreds of people, get a hold of me. Let's work something out.
Just not at noon.
We will give you the Burning Couch Productions.
That's right. Full production. And maybe not so much on the lighting aspect yet. We're not into that just yet. More audio than anything else.
We're all the audio.
Yeah.
So.
But let us know if you've got any like outside performances coming up, street performances, or you're just playing a bigger venue that needs more balls than, you know, the PA you would go to, say, Long and McQuaid or B Sharp to rent for the weekend. Let us know. Because we'll get you what you need, and you'll sound like $1 million. Guaranteed.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, I heard that slogan we had the other day. Oh yeah, Burning Couch.
And we're not
Productions.
grumpy.
We don't hire grumpy fucks.
We're the cheerful sound guys.
The cheerful sound guys.
It's a rare thing.
It's a paradox, actually. You know, it's like, you know, if you put a fucking cat and then you put a piece of fucking buttered toast on the back of it, and then you try to drop it, it'll just keep fucking spinning around in space, right? Because the buttered side of the bread always wants to land on the ground, but the cat always has to land on its feet. It's a bad meme, I know, I stole it. But it's been a long fucking weekend. Oh, don't forget to check out The Mystics at Broadway's this weekend, Saturday. No cover charge ever, I think, down there.
Nope.
So go check them out. I think they'll start
And
at
they
about,
got great food.
yeah, 9:30. You guys take off at
I think we're playing earlier because of the
the
football
game. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Rachel should really consider getting another sub in there. One more sub, because she's got 4 tops up there, right? There's 4 of them, isn't there? Yeah.
No, 2.
Is it just 2?
2 and 1 sub.
Yeah, she should get another sub in there.
Another sub would be good, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. But whatever. We'll just crank it. And you guys are gonna be using the TD17s for that one, hey?
Yeah, man.
That'll be awesome. That'll be fun. That'll be fun to dial you guys in and see how we can see how it goes in there. See if it actually really does make a difference. I think it's going to. I think it's going.
Can I use the camper?
Of course. Yeah. You just gotta come
So
get it.
yeah, then
You just gotta come get it.
yeah, man, I'll come
That's
help you
all.
move
I
everything.
don't mind lending you my gear. You just gotta come get it.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah. And fucking right. If there are some patches you want to throw on it, like if you want to, well, you're coming down here Wednesday to rehearse, so we can fuck around with it then.
Yeah.
I'll run a USB cable out there, and if you don't like the things that are on there, we'll download some. And then-
Probably just give me Angus Young
yeah.
at different levels.
Yeah.
That's a good patch.
The Angus Young patch is awesome.
what I like.
Great
It-
patch,
it's
yeah.
I like my clean patch for the clean that I have on there. I like Angus Young for almost fucking everything else. And then when I need high gain or lead stuff, I'll hit Tony or Eddie Van Halen. I rarely use my patch anymore, just because I like how.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. You should have told me first enough. Just kidding. 8:30 is when the Mystics get things underway this Saturday. So be sure to check it out. Support local music, because I guess it's getting around that time of year where people won't be going to the lake as much. And
Well, they'll be going to pack shit up and clean up for the season.
I suppose,
Yeah, get the last hurrah in
yeah,
if it's nice weather.
which is sketchy.
But
yeah.
Broadway's is always
kind of
pretty
fucking
full
yeah. They got
anyways.
their regulars there and
Yeah.
stuff. So that's
it's a good bar. It's a gold mine, man.
Yeah, it is. It is. I like going there. I go, and now I deliver their beer.
There you go.
That's a lot of fun. Driving around the beer truck until you gotta fucking move it. That's a great job until you have to do your job.
You have to work.
Fuck, man. Kind of sucks after that.
Cases on dolly. You got a dolly?
Yeah, and he's got one of them keg dollies too.
Oh, okay.
Those are kind of neat. Those fucking help, because wheeling a keg around on a regular dolly sucks.
No good.
Well, I mean, you can do it, but it fucking sucks.
Well, you could just add a hook
To the front
onto
of
a
it.
regular dolly.
Yeah.
It just slides down and locks onto the edge at the top. But it's still tippy though. This way, if you take corners too fast.
What you do?
Yeah.
I'm in a hurry. Fuck. Why? I don't know. I don't know. Just
Because I've been listening to that song all day.
right.
I'm in a hurry to get.
And if it
things
goes through my
done.
head one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. So
So
get the
now
fuck out of my way.
Yeah, you gotta change the words. I'm in a hurry to get things done. I gotta deliver this fucking bud. Nah,
No.
that sucks.
That's
Sorry.
cringe, man. You're just like, then they'll understand. Then they'll get the
Yeah,
fuck out of your
because
way.
they don't want to hear you
There
sing.
go. That's right.
Right.
It's easy.
It's like, drop the beer off and get the fuck out of here.
Well, folks, if the mics are like weird and like all volumey and stuff tonight, it's because I wasn't able to get Reaper loaded because like a tool I updated OBS 10 minutes before the show, and now all my plugins don't work because they haven't updated the plugins.
Fuck.
I think I've done this at least 2 or 3 times
Shitty.
over the past 3 years now, and I never
Just
shitty learned my lesson. I know it's
Right, no.
fucking brutal.
Never update.
Never update.
Always
Never-
update after
the
the
show. Yeah, and it's like never bring a new fucking guitar pedal to your gig.
Yeah.
Like don't do that. Don't do that, kids. Don't do it. You want to bring your new pedal somewhere cool and show off to your friends? Bring it to practice. Because if it doesn't impress your bandmates, it probably won't impress anybody else. Oh, fuck, man. Yeah, I had a good weekend. Lots of fun. And fucking getting better at, like, I still have, like, I'm good with what comes out the front end. I'm okay with that. It's monitors that are those are my Achilles heel, dude. That's where my feedback issues come from. When I get howling noises and stuff like that, if they happen, it's always a fucking monitors because somebody wants a ton of shit, right?
Yeah.
You know.
Then
and-
you also have to EQ them.
No, exactly.
Right.
And
There's the troublesome frequencies.
right, and
For the close range.
right, and these digiboards make it so nice to find
They
out
do.
where those are, because they light up in a particular color, red. So you know, it's right here. Here it is. I was doing that yesterday when Mascara was away. I went up there and I turned up the monitors until they would start to scream, and then I'd pull that out, and then the next one, and I did it, and then I was like that. I was like, okay, I think it's gonna be okay now because it's at 0 and it's quiet. And I'm like, hey, it's like fuck, like that hurts. If that's not enough, like
Yeah.
you know. And sometimes it isn't because, you know, by the time the band came around, it was fucking windy. Well, that makes a
Yeah,
huge
wind
difference.
sucks.
Wind sucks. Wind takes all that away. You can have all the fucking power in the world, and it's still going out there, but the wind is carrying your medium away.
Yeah.
You know, it's still all there, but the guy on this side's hearing it great. because that's where the energy's been carried away to. It's pretty amazing shit,
Yeah.
you know? So, like, even though it's only a few feet, if you've got a fucking...
Physics.
Yeah, if you've got a 20 or 30 kilometer an hour wind kicking around, that's blowing all your fucking sound to the guy beside you. The guy sitting downwind from you is going to hear your monitors great and be like, fuck, I can't hear. All I hear is this fucking bitch or whatever, you know? It's like, fucking fix it, you know? So, fucking brutal. But yeah. Gonna be working lots over the Grey Cup, I think. You and me, man.
Yeah,
That'll
man.
be cool. That'll be really cool. Can't wait for that.
It's gonna be sorry,
Whomever.
Ragged Edge.
Oh, were you supposed to play with them?
Yeah, during Grey Cup, but they haven't said they even have any
The
gigs.
gigs,
No
yeah,
one even
yeah.
knows yet.
No, yeah, nobody knows.
Yeah.
No, that's because they gotta line up text first, dude.
Well, Gaber's not in charge of hiring the bands.
No.
The
The Regina Exhibition Association is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's out of his hands. He's
Yeah.
just in charge of putting the stages
Yeah.
up and stuff. So
I'm gonna make way more money teching than I'm
then,
gonna fucking
then
play.
playing,
So
that's for damn sure, yeah. Because you're there every day,
yeah,
as opposed to maybe once or twice,
I'll
right?
have to take holidays.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, because it's kind of like you're there in the afternoon kind
Yeah.
of thing, aren't you, or something? I don't know. Oh well, whatever. I got nothing to worry about. I resigned from Canada Post on Friday, and I didn't.
I know what
even-
I'll do. I'll take every afternoon off the whole week. So I'll go to work in the morning.
Yeah. Oh
And
really?
then I can go to work at the other place.
Yeah. I just take the week off. Fuck it. How's it going, Pickles? Oh, she's pissed because she doesn't have Pickle Cam this week. Hey, is that it?
Well, she should get up on her perch.
Yeah. Well, she's just in a cable biting mood today, I found. Probably because I've been gone all fucking weekend. Poor Pickles. You know, if you weren't so
Can
sketchbag about going into the
Grab her and
backpack.
put her on her perch.
Come on. Come on, kitty. There we go. You can sit here, you big turd. Probably don't even want to sit here, do you? No, you do. Like, yes! Hey, Pickles. Yeah. Just gotta get her to go in the fucking backpack. Then I'd take her to shows and traumatize the fuck out of her then, right? You don't want any of that, Pickles. You just probably just need like a bigger window spot.
You
Hey?
think it would get really hot inside of there too?
Probably. I'd have to get like little fans. Dude, Willow Bunch. There was this. She must have been like the Willow Bunch wacko, right? I would say in her 30s, maybe 40s. I don't know. Dressed like.
18.
Yeah, but I couldn't tell you from which decade though, because it was like a bunch of them.
Yeah.
You know, there was there's a whole bunch of shit going on, and then she had this
Did
fucking.
you have the high cut jeans or the low cut?
No, they weren't. Fuck, I can't remember. It was fucked because I really couldn't get past the basket she carried. It was all like full of like lights and shit, and her cat was inside of it. The whole weekend, this lady just be partying with her fucking cat in the basket.
Wow.
You know, and it's just like,
Awesome.
yeah. The questions I had for her are numerous. I didn't get to ask any of them because I figured my pursuit of knowledge does not outweigh the fucking trauma that would probably result in talking to this person, because it'd be like, I'm sure
The loss of brain cells.
yeah. Oh, that hurt, man. Did you really need to answer that? No. As I was having a discussion with someone about the meaning of life earlier, I was like, it's funny. If we actually found out what the meaning of life was, your life wouldn't have any purpose, and then you'd just want to die, wouldn't you? So it's like, maybe that's the whole point. What's the meaning of life? Not to die.
One of the recent statements from the Pope, which is bizarre.
Oh,
That's threw everyone off. Is he said there's no such thing as hell.
well, you know why? Because we're
they're
living
trying-
in it right now.
Because they don't want
Well,
you to
yeah,
think
it's,
that there
you
is.
know,
This
Because if
is
there's
hell.
no hell, then there's no heaven.
Or not,
or
not really
he's
hell. but
preparing everyone to finally let them all down. Yeah, all this religion is just a big hoax in the first place.
Possibly.
But
There could be a number of things
I got better things to do than
that
worry about that shit.
Yeah,
Who
fuck,
cares?
right? I got invisible fucking, you know. Was it now? Monkeypox I gotta worry about?
No, you're not gay.
That's right.
It's a disease amongst gay men. Sorry, it's science. It's fact. I'm not being fucking racist about it or anything, but it's fact.
He's just ducking out of the camera. Like, fuck.
Look
That's funny.
it up, man.
No, I know, dude. Whatever. I'm not, whatever. It is what it is.
There's a lot of questions that I just say, no, you're wrong. There's only two.
There's,
Sorry. When an archaeologist digs up your body
On my channel.
10,000 years from now, he's gonna go, oh, it's a female skeleton, or it's a male skeleton.
yeah.
All the rest is
I think I'll go set up myself.
all the rest is mental illness. Sorry.
Isn't that right, Pickles? Well, it's,
Hate me if you want.
hey, fucking. The fuck? Oh, no, that slipped my mind. I lost it. I had something, but I lost it. Does Ichabod run an amplifier? He's got that little Eden or something.
Yeah, he'll
isn't
bring that little speaker. It's this big.
Yeah.
I forget what brand it is, but it's really
Yeah,
nice actually.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm finding too, it's better with a bit of bass
Front of
noise
house.
on stage.
Yeah.
That's because you can
Right.
still plug them into the front
Oh, yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
But it's good to have some bass on stage.
On stage,
I think.
yeah. Oh, of course. We'll just get it so that it's pointing more towards you guys, though, I think. Depending on how loud he wants to run it. I don't think it'll be difficult to ask him to turn down if need
Yeah.
be. I don't think we're going to have to,
It
though.
won't matter.
No. It's not going to have to be that loud. Especially since neither of you are using amps.
Yeah.
Right. So he's not gonna have to turn it up at all.
No.
There's no drums either.
Yeah.
Right. It's all just gonna take care of itself, I think. So fucking right. You got lights on out there, Leroy? How's it going, man? Thanks for tuning in. Fuck, maybe we should start doing these on Monday nights.
Yeah, it seems
Jesus.
got a lot of tuner inners
More
today.
people in tonight,
And don't
maybe.
forget to like the channel,
And
share, and subscribe.
also,
Smack that like button like it's a 25 kg bag of rice.
make sure if you can check out Ripped Hydra's channel as well.
Yeah.
Head on over there and
Check out the Rip Pirate. He just bought a new bass. I see he posted it pretty well.
I haven't been on Facebook much in the last couple days, so I'm not sure if he's run any new content or anything like that.
I don't know. I when I go on Facebook, I just go.
Yeah, just go.
Oh, birthday! Happy birthday!
Yeah, oh, birthday!
Oh, death!
shit.
My condolences.
Kate, I'll be the first to admit it, man. Sometimes just hitting that fucking smiley face, holding the heart pillow thing
Yeah,
is all I can do.
yeah.
Cause it just, what am I gonna say?
I know.
Especially, and I don't know, fucking call me. I don't give a fuck what you think about me, obviously. But
Who's
like-
this?
like anybody,
Oh.
I stopped giving a fuck when I turned 40, I think.
Got no fucks left to give.
Right? But it's like, I understand, but really, can you ever really sympathize with what another person's going through? No. You know.
Beer?
Yes, please.
You want a tall one?
Sure. You know, and like especially when you're at a funeral or something like that, you know. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm shitty at talking to people when it comes to stuff like that.
Well, yeah. What do you say, man? It's like
Heart emoji, fucking pillow hug.
sorry, man.
Thanks, guy. You know, I'm sorry, right? It's fucking. I wish I had the verbal capacity to express my feelings that work better than this stupid emoji, but I guess this works really good right now.
I'm glad they made that one.
Right?
I'm glad they made the pile of shit one too.
I thought it was supposed to be chocolate ice cream, but I guess
yeah, it's a rosebud.
Yeah. Mr. Efficiency. Fucking right. That's right. Our
Yeah.
our Galaxy's best cookies are coming down the pipe this week. Again, let's run the sponsor here real quick. Meow.
Galaxy's best.
Hey, for some reason I've got the mics on here. Well, go figure it out. That sounds pretty good already.
Oh, I thought that was on the track or something.
No?
Well, that's Dirk playing his guitar in the other room.
Let's see if we can find
That's kind of neat.
Is he out there?
Guess that's what everyone wants.
That was the door. Okay, we found him. We'll get him.
Yeah.
Hang on. I don't know if I can
We're
get
gonna-
any audio out there, but we're going to get him here.
You'll find Dirk.
Find Dirk. Connect. All right, there. Oh, he's just out of shot for both of them. What's this one here?
Tell him to move over.
I just need the fucking network settings here. What are we? 6.
Oh, those ones are movable, no? Or are they?
Yeah,
are
you
they...
can twist
Oh, yeah,
them.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean remotely, right?
No, you can
Oh.
zoom in and out, but I might be able to just
If we
zoom out.
we might find it.
Yeah, let's see if we go now. I'm gonna go number 6 here. Let's zoom out. Yeah, there we go. Come on, baby. I got him now. He's still not quite in there. Maybe this one. Try the other camera. Okay. All right. Let's do this. Nope. He's there. Let's see if we can.
Fucking tune your guitar.
Tune that fucking thing! Where's that other camera? Get that fucker back here. Paste the reference. That sounds like something I would do. I'm gonna stop messaging. My brain can't even remember names now. Fuck, dude. It's been a long weekend for everybody. Now, where is this? The band here. Is it this one? No properties available. Okay. Working on that. Maybe it's this one. Properties. There we go. No. Yes. 6. I need to change that 7 to a 6. And boom. We're gonna see a different side of the Dirk. There's one. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we got them both. Meow. That's not really much.
There's his ass. Shooter.
Sounds like a good idea. Hang on. Let's go over here. Alright. here's how we're gonna do this. It's gonna be our version of a knockout. Okay. You're gonna do the shooter. Okay. And then have the hoot, and then do the chaser. Or have the hoot, do the shooter, and then the chaser. Because do you want to stifle the cough or do you want to stifle the fucking vomit? That depends which one do you to hold back. Because you're gonna have to stifle one of them. Me personally, I'd rather do the shot and then take the hoot and then the chaser.
Ooh.
I think.
I'm gonna do hoot, shot, then chase.
Who's hoot, shot, chase? Okay, well no, you're doing one of these.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to rethink your strategy. Yeah, no, this is a knockout, bro, not a love tap.
It's gonna have to be shot, chase, hoot.
Think so? Shot,
Yeah,
chase,
because I'll
hoot.
fucking
Die.
cough my
Okay.
brains out.
Okay, shot, chase, hoot.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, well, I got a joint here too, but I'll just put this
Well,
up
that's
there.
for after, when we can't think straight
That's
anymore.
the joint chaser.
All right, we're gonna dial up a fucking medium-sized fucking motherfucker for you here, bro. But I must say, your medium-sized hoots are now normal people's like fucking Gandalf fucking McRae. Your tolerance has gotten pretty good. Spending so much time over here. I like the musical fucking soundtrack we got going on.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
awesome,
background.
actually.
It's kind of neat.
I'm digging it.
It's kind of neat. Okay, are you ready, Murray?
Okay.
Set. Okay, well, no, because this has to cool off, right? So
yeah.
I'm gonna set
So
it
I'm
down.
gonna need you to hold this for me.
Okay, and then I'll just dab it in there when it's ready. Okay. So I'm gonna set it down. Do the shot. Do the chaser.
Okay, I'll do it as soon as you put
Set
it
the
down.
fucking thing down. Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, bro. Hey, who smoked all my roaches, man? I was saving them. Me. I needed a hoot. Fuck, that's so good.
Oh.
Don't kill him, man. Yeah, hey, fuck. He's doing all right. He's doing. Look at him. All right. Okay.
I get to see
All
what
right.
it looks like.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
I'll get the shot. Right. Oh, I'm not. This is gonna come out my nose, man. I talk big. If I can watch you do it, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to do it. Okay. Okay. Well, I
It
gotta
kicks your ass, man.
I bet it does. Let's get the fucking murder hoot. All right. So, off the heat.
Well, you the man. And then now we got the recovery joint.
shit. I wonder. I'll just put this back. Hey, it's plugged in. So is. Where is it? Is it still here? Such a cutie pants. Hey, Pickles? Just pissed off. Not a big fan of it. Yeah, but that's her I don't like guitar face. Let's see what Derek's up to here. I guess he's trying out all those pedals and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did he, cut his distortion pedals down to like 1 instead of 3?
Well, I don't know, but I'm thinking maybe because like, well, the amp's new, isn't it? Didn't he get that off of Brad? Isn't that
Yeah,
Brad's
that's
amp?
the Marshall fucking, what do they call it? Plexi.
Right.
Yeah,
So that thing has only got one channel in it, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's all or nothing, right?
Yeah.
So he probably won't be turning it up all the way, right? You know, he'll be getting his distortion out of the pedals. You know, because you got to crank that thing to get it to break up,
Yeah.
right?
But it's only like 15 watts, eh? It's just a little tube combo.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice and big sounding. And that's a Telecaster.
Yeah, it's a telly.
Yeah. So that's pretty deadly. It's a pretty thick sound for a telly, dude. Wow,
Hey, put your amp in the middle of the room so we can see it.
yeah. Right on. That's right, folks. If you got an amp that you can't test in your apartment, bring us some beer and you can test it here.
That rhymed.
Right?
Bring us the bin, you can test it
You're
here.
fucking right. Hey, isn't that right, Pickles? You just gotta watch out for Pickles, cause look at that. Look at that face. Hey, Pickles. I know, just cranky. Just holy cow, eh? Let's see if we can get in a little closer there. Hey, Pickles. Oh yeah, you don't like that, do you? Let's crop it in. Boom. We're gonna add a crop. Oh, did you see that? That's kind of cute. Whoops. No, that's too much. Whoa. There we go. Just in time for all the cute stuff, hey, Pickles?
Curled up now.
Hey?
Yeah, fuck you guys and your fucking podcast.
Just like staring into space with like evil in her eyes. Eating people pies. She's gonna open the gates.
Let's see if this registers. Hey, Pickles. Oh my gosh. Fucking right. Quack. Those barking spiders are back. Well, folks, you know, what's going on next weekend? Not much. I'm gonna work on maybe getting somebody in here again real quick. Special show or something. Now that we've got, like, it's no headphones anymore. We jam in here.
Yeah.
And again, right?
It's more comfortable.
So, and I think we'll even be able to record like that too. You know, like, fuck headphones. I mean, except when you're doing the
Well, everything's plugged in direct that we're using. We don't record guitars with microphones anymore.
Right. I know.
Who does that?
Yeah. Amateurs.
Yeah.
Get some Murray blood. He's a machine. Yeah, well, you know, that's true. But I wonder if that would work, you know, if you just fucking, like, donate blood to someone if they get your fucking bullshit for a while until it wears out. It's probably like gas, you know. You could put premium in there, but there's still some of that old bullshit in there.
I know.
But you know what?
But I've lived through it. If I put regular in my car,
No, but you can't run regular
it
in
just
your
I
Dodge.
could, but it power lacks and it just sucks the gas, man. It's like
Your car, your Dodge, you can't. You have to run premium in that
Yeah.
car. It's because premium. Scotty Kilmer says that premium's designed to run in higher compression engines.
Yeah.
Okay. And the only reason that it costs more is because they have to pay for advertising. It's really for a regular car.
Yeah. I wish they can get like 97 octane.
Yeah.
You can get it in the States when you go there.
You can put an additive in if you wanted to.
You shouldn't have to. It's only 91 octane is the highest you can get.
I know it's brutal, but you can put additives
Yeah.
in there. You know, but then if you're gonna do that, you might as well just get regular gas.
You might as well get nitrous.
Right? Go back to pickle camp. Aw, pickles. Hey. I know she's looking at me. I can tell she's listening. She's sleeping. Her eyes open. Pickles, what's going on?
I don't like the guitar.
And she's probably wondering why we're not in there. You know, because usually we jam and stuff when that kind of shit happens. Hey, Pickles? Oh, my goodness. Yeah, sure thing, Ron. I'll have I got the board back and everything so we can jam. And yeah, I'd like to because then I can.
Jamming. You could probably just use that. Oh yeah, but you want to? Yeah, gotcha.
Well, I mean, I need the board.
Yeah.
I'll just run the snake the other way. That's all. But I want to have it set up for you guys here for Wednesday more than anything, because then I can dial you in here.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna take this setting to Broadway and tweak it for that room.
Yeah.
Because their setting's not going to be much different than what I've got going on in here, right? You know, I might have to graph it a little differently, but that won't take very long. This would be a good place to start, you know. Oh, it must be a bad one, hey, Pickles? Just aggressive, eh?
Fuck, I emptied my vacuum cleaner canister, and it was like, it's got a filter in the middle, and this canister, and it was packed right to the top, solid like a brick.
With the shitty dust.
With all this shit, fucking.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, Pickles is still being cute. See, she can be cool, you know, sometimes. I'm surprised. Like, does she hiss at you anymore? Still kinda.
Not really. Not lately.
Oh, I need that picture right there when she was like that. I've got to go back and take a screenshot. Fuck! Pickles! You gotta let me know when you're gonna strike those, like, fuck, that was totally, like, Power Cat. Like, oh my gosh. I gotta do that. I gotta go back and find that screenshot. That's the new, like, meme of the century. You heard this song before, Pickles? Hey?
Or maybe if they played it right.
Shit, fucking just giving you the stink eye now.
Why you gotta be so fucking harsh?
Look at her, man. That's hilarious.
Just staring at me.
Oh my gosh. That's fucking funny. Yeah, time to sleep. Yeah, I know that's hard work.
She's just looking off into space.
Her ears are just, she's just, you know, pretending not to care, but really, really caring. I'm gonna fall asleep at some point, but until then, I'm paying extra special attention to you guys. That's right, folks. Little Jimi Hendrix on your Monday evening. Oh, there's that microphone I was looking for. Yeah. Not sure what we're gonna have planned for next week. There's gonna be cookies for sure. Probably some. You know what? I think I'll take my little my little doohickey here and shoot some video of you guys on Saturday there. Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, because this thing shoots in 4K, so I'll shoot some of that. Wow, I didn't even press the power button. And oh, there's like a secret button here or what? Crazy.
Just wants to record, eh?
It's into it. It just agreed. You're doing it. Okay, awesome. I'm glad we had this chat. So, like, fucking, yeah. And, you know, it'd be cool. I don't have an external hard drive, unfortunately, that's free. But if I had access to one, I wouldn't mind trying to, like, track sometime to see how it works on that board, how the multi-tracking works.
Yeah.
Because if that's a service that we can provide as well, that's huge, dude. Because that's just a matter of plugging a cable in.
Yeah. Well, I think they made a breakthrough in fucking thumb drives too. You can get one that's like a terabyte
The
thumb drive.
I know the little SanDisk
Yeah.
thing ones. I bought a 512 not too long ago for like $50.
Yeah.
512 gigs, you know, and it has all the RetroCade games are on it.
Yeah.
Everything up until PlayStation 1. It even has some PS1 stuff on it, and it's only 250 gigs. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Crazy. This big. Unbelievable, man. So I'd imagine any old fucking. I wonder. Like, see, the problem with the Allen and Heath port is that it will only. Well, maybe not. I wonder if anybody has a fucking relatively large thumb drive that would be, willing to come down Broadway's Saturday.
See how much they are online here.
Right? No, check it out. Yeah,
I'll check it out. Hang on.
Cookies confirmed. Fucking rights. I am in a great mood. Let's run that ad again here. Be sure to, you got to run. I don't know if anybody else got in on the cookies run, but Murray and I are getting a fucking dozen of each. That's for damn sure, or whatever it was.
This one's 64 gigabyte.
Sure.
33.21.
$33
Yeah.
for a thumb drive.
Yeah.
Right? This would be
This
more.
one's 128 gigabytes flash drive, high performance, up to 150 MBs
Yeah.
/S's.
Yeah.
1965.
Wow, dude. Well, I'm gonna look into the board a little bit more because I don't know if they can tell the difference between an HHD and a thumb drive. Like nowadays, I think they appear to be the same to most computers because thumb drives are so huge now, you know, and they don't require fucking. Well, I mean, they're all self-powered. I don't really understand the difference between the two. SSDs don't have any moving parts, so they're just, you know,
Yeah, it's just a solid
like it's the same thing.
transistor.
It's the same thing. It's just a different. The hard drives use like a different interface, so it's probably faster that way. But
USB 3.1 flash drive mini.
there you go.
Uh,
$20.
32 gigabytes.
Still, that's lots of data, dude.
Yeah,
Man.
$20.
Let me just double check here. Let me do some research and find out. Let's get QU16 recording drive.
Well, have they made any new USB ports now besides 1, 2, or 3?
Well, this 3.1,
Yeah.
right? But it's like HDMI kind of shit. Understanding QU drive and USB devices. Here we go. The recording format is 48 kilohertz, 24-bit. So that being said, the files won't be like extraneously large. They'll be about the same. That's what we record at when we do kill.
Yeah.
Right. So you're looking at about a gigabyte a minute when you got like 12 tracks or something like that. You know, that's not too bad. QU drive audio recording and multi-track require the USB storage device to support high sustained transfer rates. So that's all that matters. You said that one's capable of transferring 150 megabytes per second, right? Not all USB devices will contain blah 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 longer than the buffer time of the mixer. Okay. So apparently there is a buffer, a built-in buffer inside the mixer that holds data while it writes to the USB drive. Okay. And if your USB drive is pauses or doesn't have the data transfer that it needs, it will drop audio. I'm just trying to see. The smallest USB drive size that should be used with the QU drive is 2 gigabytes. So that's the smallest one that can be used. The maximum USB drive size is 2 terabytes. We recommend that you use USB hard drive for the QU mixer only and not for other apps. So you want to format it for that and use it.
Yeah.
Okay. The maximum. Okay, the audio data track per track is 8.24 megabytes per minute. So 144 kilobytes per second. So even if you multiply that by 16, that doesn't even come close to 150 megabytes per second. So those drives are more than capable of handling. We should get one. Just go to Staples and grab one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
It's so fun to order online though.
Do's and don'ts. They have do's and don'ts. The recommended best practices for multi-track recording with QU drive. Format the device via the mixer. Obviously.
Yeah.
ARM recording before needing the recording to start. That's also a great tip. Press play to start recording and leave the drive continuously recording for the whole time. And yeah, don't stop it. Press stop, wait for the audio to finish, remove the drive and back up the recorded material onto your computer. They should probably put that in bold text.
Yeah.
Don't fill the USB drive with lots of multi-track projects if possible, as the drive can become fragmenting, requiring longer seek times to write. And that's exactly what's going on with the Soundcraft board at the rail yard. It has to be.
Yeah.
They have too many scenes on there, and the drive has become fragmented, and these mixers don't have a defrag built into it, and I think if you pop it into a Windows machine, it's gonna fuck it up. So you have to be careful not to save too many fucking things on there.
I don't save nothing.
Right?
He just calls it up, yeah, whatever, and I manipulate it.
Bring your own USB
As far as
drive.
I'm concerned, he could just call up
Fuck off.
V-Tour.
Yeah.
I think that one sounds the best, actually.
Right.
The Detour one, and because it's got 2 guitars, and so you can just add singers if you need be.
Yeah. Yeah. I like the Detour one. That's the last one I
Yeah.
used too. It's fucking good. Third-party USB devices.
Tequila Mockingbird had their own fucking one in there.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I'd bring my own fucking
I
USB
thought it was
drive.
goofy. So I fucking with it all night. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Go out and buy a fucking thumb drive and just start saving shit. I mean, you gotta have one for every fucking board, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta have one for the Soundcraft. You gotta have one for the Behringer. You gotta have one for the fucking LNE. That's kind of shitty. But if they're only, they only have to be 2 gigabyte fucking things. You know, I've got a fucking ton of old ones kicking around. If they're just to store scenes on, you know, and just fuck, here you go. Because it'd be nice just to be able to walk in and just, no, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Solo.
Shouldn't you be doing lights?
Fuck you. Get the light guy to do lights. I got that a lot this weekend, man. Hey, what do you know about the lights? And I'd hold up my soundboard and I'd go, I only do sound, and then walk away, like sound like a machine. Eh? I'm the sound man.
I do sound.
I do sound. I cannot see visual lighting.
Get to the top.
I plugged them in and I ran the cables and the pedals on the ground, but that's all I know how to do. I know how to plug it in. I'm sure there's not much to it, but I don't want to learn that shit, man, because then you have to do it. I don't want to do that too. You know, like take the rail yard for instance.
I don't even touch the lights.
I know.
All the scenes suck, and I
Well,
don't know how to work their board.
That too. The scenes suck.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to work it. But like, if those scenes were programmed and a guy could just hit them, then I'd be more than happy to if I could just throw my hand into the board and knowing it would change something.
Yeah.
You know, and not have to be a fucking rocket scientist to know how to run that too. Because, you know, I mean, sure, once the band is set, they're kind of set.
All I do is turn the house lights up and then down.
Yeah, but a diligent sound guy is watching the board. You know, like, you're paying attention. You're not just fucking, you know, like, you don't got time to do lights, really.
No.
Really.
I don't.
I don't.
They're there. I could push a couple buttons, but it goes from, like, this red, and all of a sudden to this super dark blue. It's too drastic, you know, as far as I can tell, you know. It's like, my idea of lights would be a common background color with different things happening for a while, and not so drastic as to
well, you know,
then you could change the background color too, but without being so drastic. It's just like bright and then dark. It's like, no, it's no
crazy.
good.
Fucking, I just put the color organ on the Yorkville lights, and each they have 2 kinds where all the lights are in sync, where they cycle through the colors together, or where each one is individual and they're on a different set. I had that.
Mm-hmm.
And I shone it towards the stage and parked the truck behind the stage so that it was like a white sheet, and that looked great.
Yeah.
I didn't know nobody touched lights all night, and then I'd press the button for the flames, which we need to get for Broadway's. I'll get them, no problem. And then we have a fob. You just push a button and they go.
Flames?
Well, they look like flames, but they're
Oh.
they're smoke machines.
Oh,
Right, but you shoot light up through them, so they look like
Oh, okay.
cheesy flames.
I don't
They
know,
look
Pat,
cool.
Pat and Ron got this big thing in store for us.
Oh, I know, but I'm grabbing a couple of these flame shooters for beside our monitors in the front, because the front needs something too, right? Like I know what Ron wants to do in the back. I think that looks great, and I think if we put a couple of these fucking geysers in the front where we're standing and shit, that'll be the icing on it. Because I'm only gonna fire these off once, maybe twice at night, because they'll fill that place with smoke so fucking fast. It's not even funny. They're insane. They just go. Like outside, I was using them outside, and 4 of them, I gassed out the Ballers parking lot outside in those winds, man.
That's gonna fucking fill the bar so
No,
bad.
but I hung on to it. They were doing living on a prayer, living on a prayer, and I just fucking like it fucking. That's awesome, man. Like you gotta do it, right? Like she nailed it. Melissa nailed it, like, you know, and then bam, I gotta hit that fucking. And then after the first set, I was like, I'm sorry. Do you want me to lay off the fog? Because I know personally, as a singer, and I'm nowhere near as talented as you are, that this shit kills my voice. And I completely forgot while I was fucking sitting on the button all the time. And she's like, yeah, if you could lay off a little bit. And so I was quite a bit more conservative for the rest of the night. Because, like, for me, it does. I noticed it a lot playing with Darcy, actually. Because he likes to fucking lay the fog in thick. And I mean, it's a cool effect, but I was like, that shit's.
Yeah,
if you want me to sing, you gotta cut that shit out.
They gotta make it like some kind of CBD fucking smoke or something. So it's good for everyone, right?
I've gotten seeds for my QU16 from a couple guys, bands. Found it handy. It's also pretty interesting to see how competent guys set things up. Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's the beauty of those digiboards, man. If you have a pro come in there and dial you in, and they don't clear the board after they leave, then you can steal all their settings. Now, mind you, those are the settings for that room, but still they serve as a fucking excellent template.
Well, yeah,
I did the same thing with
a baseline.
Amel from Aaron Pritchett. Right here, there it is. Those are the numbers. This is my kick drum fucking cheat sheet right here, and you just adjust the fucking gains to suit, and it hasn't failed me yet. And even this weekend, Marty Blonsky shows up with this kick drum. It's maybe fucking 16 inches. It's tiny, and it doesn't have a lot of, like, it's punchy, but it's not really throaty.
I like those.
I do too. You know why? Because this fucking just
Works deadly. Yeah.
You add all the fucking sub frequencies you want, and the heads are so tight on that thing that it just goes plop right on, bro. You know, and fuck, man, he's solid drummer. Holy shit! Both Wire and I are just sitting there, just fucking fuck you. You know, with all due respect, right? Because the guy's just sitting there laying it down. I think he has a click going too. Like, he had no wedge. You know, like, poor guy. I hadn't seen him forever. I was fucking drunk and hungover. Guy gets Pickles. Do you want to give Dirk his beat? Oh, we gotta go to Pickle Cam. We go to Pickle Cam.
Pickle Cam. Oh.
Hey, Pickles. What you doing?
She's showing off her white chin.
Her tuxedo.
Yeah.
I said, man, I should get you the lady.
And it goes up on her, just under her nose too. Yeah, that's funny.
I'm not gonna do anything, don't worry.
And then just below this spot here, she's got a little heart.
Yeah, when she sits like this.
Yeah, it makes a little heart.
Yeah,
it's just so
the heart.
It's
Yeah.
so deceiving.
Yeah.
I love you.
Come here. Love to eat you.
But you know what? It's amazing because her tail, you know, she's not threatened by any means. Otherwise, it'd be flopping around like crazy. She's getting cooler. She's still kind of a bitch, but you know. Hey, Pickles.
Yeah, you. He's talking about you.
You want to come here? You want to give Dirk his seat back?
No.
Let's get back to, like, let's go over the settings for gain, or not gain, but a gate. And let's go over settings for compression that you would want to apply to a channel.
Well,
because it always puzzles me. It's like,
well, the gates are easy, man. The gate is what opens and closes the channel to sound.
Okay, so what you want to do is you want to set your threshold above the background noise, but not so high that it cancels what it is you're trying to record, right? So say you have a fucking a tom or
Yeah, we have a tom.
a low tom, for instance.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Let's
it's
take
got this terrible overtone to it.
Okay, now the gate's not going to help you with that.
No.
No. The gate can help you with that at a point. It will
But
close.
you'd have to use it so much it would sound like poop.
And if the guy does any delicate work on it,
Yeah, it won't
you
even
won't
come
hear
through.
it. You won't hear it. The best thing to do with overtones is to EQ them out, or to get the motherfucker to tune his drums. But that's hard to do. That's hard to do. So you have to EQ it out.
Yeah.
And if you can't EQ it out, you can gate it. What the gate does essentially is, say this, the way it shows up.
Well, I understand how it works, but okay, so they got threshold, they got
attack and
attack.
release.
and release.
Yes.
So
Okay,
threshold.
So the threshold.
I want to take
is
a
your-
little bit out. I'll put it on 2 or 3 or something.
Well, no, you need to adjust your threshold. Like on the Soundcraft, it's difficult. I need to show you how it works on my board, and then you'll understand better.
I think it's yours got the same layout for that part.
So all you
Then
got to
you know
do,
the manual buttons.
right?
Yeah.
So what you got to do is, your input. If you select a channel that you're working on, whatever, right?
Yeah,
and your input will come in on the meter,
Yeah.
which should also reflect in the gate, because the gate will have its own meter that should correspond with that channel.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So your threshold is the dB level on the channel that you want the gate to open up and let sound through.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say it's your first rack tom, and it's right next to the snare, it's right next to the crash, it's right next to a whole bunch of shit. So it's seeing a lot of fucking noise all the time. Okay. If you're going to gate it, which is going to be difficult, you would want to gate it to the point where it, if you can,
Well, right till it's hit,
right?
right?
Which is damn near
So
fucking
then
impossible,
The
because
overtone that happens afterwards is the part
that
you
it
want to
cuts
take out.
Well, that's
So-
difficult to do, because the gate will not close again until it passes the threshold. Okay? And then the release determines how long it takes the gate to close again. Your attack determines how long the gate opens, and the release determines how long it takes it to close. So, for instance, on a tom, what people tend to do is they'll have a quick attack because they want it to open as soon as it passes that threshold, and they'll have a slow release if the drum's in tune, because it'll go boom, and they're nice. But if it's then you'll put a fucking slow, you'll choke the release up on
Quicker
it.
release.
The problem is, if those overtones are as loud as the strikes, the gate won't close, because it will never go back below the threshold that you set. So gating drums doesn't always work. Unless you can get the overtones lower than the attack of the drum, then you can gate them out, which you usually have to do with EQing, or if you can, if the drummer's cooperative or whatever, and you can have them tune them out. I'm getting a really bad ring out of there. I can't graph out, dude. I'm sorry. I can't put it through the front until you get rid of it. I'm sorry, man. Just can't do it. Because it sounds like a bag of fucking shit.
Okay, now let's move on to compression.
Now, compressions, I haven't really understood how those work yet, but the gist of it, I think, yes, I get it. I get
So
it.
the
No, I know how
controls
it
on a
works.
compression
I mean, I gotta call it up. I need to see it. There's your attack. Again, same thing. There's attack and release, which are the same thing.
Yeah.
They act in kind, same as the gate. So the compressor kicks in. The lower the number you have for your attack,
the higher you turn the release, the longer
it is.
Okay,
yeah.
and
the
the
higher
less-
you turn the attack, the longer it takes. Okay, it's just, higher values mean longer time. Okay, so attack, if you want it to work right away, you turn the attack down as low as possible, because it's a measurement.
Yeah, don't even turn it on. Really.
Well, there isn't one that acts that fast.
Yeah.
That's impossible. That
Yeah,
you
like,
have to like
turn it down to 1.
it's like 300. I think the one on the Allen and Heath goes down to like 300 nanoseconds. So like it's fast. It can't predict when you're gonna hit it, so it'll
Yeah.
never be right on it.
No,
but
it
it's
can't.
fucking
Yeah.
close. It's almost
Yeah.
zero, right? So those are time values, right? So if it's say it's compression, like if it's like a violin, for instance, or something like
Mhm.
that, you might not want the compression to kick in right away, because there are subtleties, right? Like the guy might not want to play hard, you know, but like say a snare drum, for instance, where you kind of want it to sound the same all fucking night, even if the guy misses the middle of the snare,
Yeah.
right? You put some compression on there, okay? And again, the threshold's the same thing. It sets your threshold. Where do you want it? It's kind of like a limiter, but the opposite. What it does is it takes your limit, your peak or whatever, and it tries to make everything that loud. So quieter
Yeah.
stuff is that loud.
It stops it.
It stops things from getting above it,
Yeah.
and it brings things up that are underneath it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Your
It's like
ratio,
in Cubs,
your ratio is how much it does it.
Yeah.
2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1. The higher the ratio, the more compression, and then the more saturated your sound becomes, and then the less dynamic it is. It's more fucking solid wall. Ah! You know, like for vocals, I like to use 2 to 1 because it doesn't engage right away.
Okay, let's say we're compressing a vocalist.
Right. So the
Attack?
I
How much
use,
attack
I use
would
my
you put
ears. When I do compression, I just turn it. My attack with a vocalist, I have my attacks almost always instant. I almost always
Yeah.
have for everything, even for
But
gates.
so let's say with a singer, you want the release
I'd
longer.
have the release for 500 milliseconds or
Yeah.
something, like half a second, right? So that, you know, it's like, yeah, kind of still gets in there,
Yeah.
right? You know, because you don't want it to be picking up the ambient noise that comes in after they're done singing, right? Like if I go, hey, and I have that compression on for a second after, it's going to take the fan noise and the guitar and all the noise around me and funnel it through there too, into the reverb, into the delay, and all of that. And then you get that, it's right, all that horrible bullshit happens from it. So, but what I like to do with the compression, especially on a singer, is I like to gain their microphone to where I get a good signal, right? Then I like to take the compressor and bring the threshold below, like take the compression value below 0, and then take the output gain and bring it back to 0. So like let's see where we got here, compressor settings. And yeah, I know I'm giving away my fucking trade secrets, but I still do it by ear. So
Yeah, there's
still
only
can't
a
fucking
few of us
figure out how to
watching.
So okay, here's a picture of a compressor. Let's see, I can find a better picture of a compressor. Here we go. Okay. Let's go to the desktop here.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh? Ah!
No, we're just gonna repeat everything
because we know what to do.
Because we didn't have any audio for that last little bit.
So
there.
threshold down,
Okay, so
and then we're gonna bring it back up again with which knob?
well, this one doesn't have it here. Let's try this one. Oh, that's just changing up. Like, okay, stop. Okay, what about this one? Here we go. All right, this is kind of it here. Okay, so this first knob here would be what would be considered your threshold. Okay, right? So, I don't like this one either. Okay, here we go. Here's a really good one. Here it is. Now, threshold. Okay, so you got 0 dB is unity, right? So I want my compressor to kick in, say let's kick in right around, I don't know, -10 or something. This seems a little extreme, right? So because the singer's vocals are going to be at a certain point, they're going to kick in, the compression's going to kick in, try to keep it a nice fucking steady signal. This knob depends how much compression it's going to do to accomplish that, okay? So if you have it set to 2 to 1, it's only going to compress it so much. So that's still, if the singer's going to go, yeah, it's going to get louder still.
So threshold, what's this one called in the middle?
This is the ratio.
Ratio, and then the last
And
one
this one is like gain or makeup, right? It could be a couple different things, okay? But this is what brings it back up, okay? What I like to do is I like to take this, I like to back this off so that it keeps things well below unity, well below clipping, well below 0.
Yeah.
And then I bring this back up so that it makes it to 0, which makes sure that the compressor, especially on a vocalist, is working all the time. Kind of. You see it, you'll see that meter working a lot. Again, use your ears, right?
Well, yeah, I do.
You know,
but,
this
I don't know. I just wanted to discuss it for conversation's sake on our show.
Now this knee here, I think is how quickly it kind of engages. I'm not sure, like, because if you look at a compression graph on
well, I would imagine you want it to engage right away all the time, right?
That's your attack, right? But there's hard knee and there's soft knee. So it's like the way the algorithm compresses. It's like it'd be like
if it's really hard, you might actually notice it, like
It's
and
possible.
whereas if it's soft, it might be.
It'll roll it off. Like, it depends.
Right.
I guess it depends on the instrument you're. Again, your ears will tell you it. You know. And here's a perfect diagram.
But vocals are the hardest thing to mix, I think.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh?
Tone, you know?
Right. Like here, for instance, this knee thing here, right? If this was changed to a greater value, this slope would come further down, right? Now, threshold, ratio, all the same kind of shit. I bring this down and then I crank it back up. I wish I had the Alan and Heath here to show you in real time. We could have done it in real time. But I had Melissa tuned in awesome, and I'll be the first to admit that it was mostly just a preset, and I just took it and tweaked it a bit. But holy fuck, did she sound good and well above everything. Like
nice.
It's hard for me to get the vocals to stand out sometimes, especially
it is
at the railroad. The cloud. But through Wires Rig, I've been finding it easier to do.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just because those tops are just magnificent, right? Like Mark was saying that.
Like you were saying, the rail yard, the tops it's top heavy. They need more
low end.
Bottom.
Yeah, they need to double up the bins in there. It would be perfect.
Yeah.
They need to have a fucking killer rig in there.
Yeah.
And same with the Revival too. The Revival needs twice the amount of bass bins in there, and it would be fucking happening. Big time. They got more than enough tops in there, dude. You can hear it back. It's just the thunder isn't there.
Yeah.
You know, or it craps out. You know. It's just there isn't enough power.
Yeah.
I know they like.
I don't find it so much at the Revival, or notice it as much as I do at the fucking rail yard, man.
The rail yard needs it bad.
Bottoms are.
Oh well,
But
whatever.
anyways,
It's country music.
I
No
just
one
keep
cares.
tweaking and tweaking. Every day, the more I tweak with it, the better I
Tweak,
learn the
tweak,
board.
tweak,
So
tweak, tweak. That's right. That's right.
hip hop vocals, analog compression. You know, I'm sure there's
Yeah,
YouTube
hip hop
videos.
vocals too. No reverb, no nothing.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah,
Very,
Yeah.
very little,
yeah,
or else you can't hear what they're saying.
right. Well, no, that's exactly right.
The best thing I think for hip hop is just fucking double and triple it. Same guy sing it over top
3
of
times,
fucking
yeah.
all the shit. Fuck, that sounded cool. I thought.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look what else came up under compressor settings. Air compressor.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh? Ah!
Isn't that right, Pickles?
Fuck you.
Well, folks, man, that's been quite the
Yeah, it was
quite
good.
the-
Good
quite
show,
the-
good
quite the
conversation.
weekend, I must say. Derek, did you enjoy your amp test? Did you find out what you needed to know?
I think.
That's the plexi you bought off of the. That's what, 20 watts.
B. Radley.
20 watts.
20
it's
watts.
loud as fuck.
Oh yeah.
I had to put the thing in to keep it fucking because it's so.
Yeah.
And it's just one channel too, right?
It's just well, it's got the.
It's got normal and bright.
normal and bright on
Yeah.
both sides, and then you jump them.
Oh, it's got the
It's
4
got the four so you can jump
inputs,
'em,
and
so
then you
can-
jump it with a little cable.
Yeah,
so that it's twice the gain.
Yeah, and yeah.
so you can get the high and the lows like together, right? Instead of just one being bright or one being dark.
Oh, because it's a bright input and a low. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a bright input and a regular, and you can jump them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, just
Old
profile it.
technology.
Yeah.
So it's but it like
But it
I said,
sounds
I
deadly,
put the
though.
thing in, I didn't
Just
even have
leave it here for a
halfway.
couple days,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
I'll
fuck, take it
I'll
for-
profile it. I just need it for.
Oh, you probably
20
already
minutes.
have it in the bank.
Not that one.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not that one.
Well,
You got the 50 watt or the 100-watt version probably.
Is this not modded? Did he not mod this thing?
No.
Oh, okay. I
No,
thought
this is
maybe
they
that
came
was your
out-
Blues Junior, hey?
No. They came out.
my Blues Junior is
It's modded.
totally modded.
You need to bring that over here so
Yeah.
I can profile it.
That's a cool sounding little amp, I think.
Yeah.
Fuck,
No, yeah,
sounds
they
good with my
just came out
gibbies.
with these 20-watt versions of all the main ones. Like
Right.
The
Yeah.
JCM and the Jubilee.
So this is the copy of the Plexi then.
This is a copy of the Plexi down to 20 watts, right? So
Oh,
it's
wow.
not, not supposed to be as loud, but it's still fucking loud.
Well, so you should be able to get an Angus tone out of that
Absolutely,
then. Yeah.
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 Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I gotta profile it. Cause, like, I mean, I like guys' stuff. I like the Angus Young profiles that we have, but fucking some of these profiles that people make, it just like maybe they're profiling them in such a way because when you record them with those tones, it sounds better. But it's like, oh,
Well, and then there's
fucking
gonna be different
garbage,
speakers
man.
too, right? Guys putting, they might use greenback and whatever his cabinet was, and then someone's got a Vintage 30. Might not sound exactly identical. Right?
Right? No, of course not. But you know what? The Kemper knows.
My
Okay.
Blues Junior. It's got modded circuits to make it fatter. What else did he do? A Marshall transformer and a Blackheart
Speaker in it.
speaker.
Yeah.
Mm,
See, the Kemper can identify speaker brands.
right. Yeah, no, right.
And then my other amp, I got that Blackheart tube head with the 410 Marshall cab. Fucking that thing sounds
Right.
warm, super warm, eh? Wow.
So, if the Kemper can identify speaker brands, then it really isn't about your amp at all.
No.
At all. It can't be. Otherwise, it'd be able to identify that as well. I plugged that motherfucking thing in, and I fucking profiled my amp, and it got 2 of the 3 speaker types that I had in there. It said you're running Vintage 30s, GT 75s, and something else, and it was abso-fucking-lutely right.
Wow. That's awesome.
I fucking yeah.
It's like the Webb fucking telescope.
Well, it's just it's
It can look at planets and tell you if it's got water on
or
it.
if it's just a slice of fucking salami.
Or some
Did
Swiss
you-
cheese.
what was it? Cheese or was it salami?
What, the moon?
No, that bogus picture that fucking high-ranking fucking NASA scientist released that was just a fucking slice of baloney. He was claiming that it was a distant star, and it was legit for like 3 days until fucking. They shouldn't be doing that.
Too
kind
many
of
clowns.
Shit. Well, no, but it's like if you're trying to convince fuckheads like me that we landed on the moon, putting pictures of fucking salami and telling me that's a fucking distant star is not a good way to do it. That just reinforces my fucking crazy belief.
They said they can get close-up pictures in our own solar system. So I demand to see the leftover equipment and footprints on the moon. They could focus in on it. I demand to see it.
Right? I want to
Is
see
there
all
any
of it.
I saw a
photography
video,
of that?
I saw a video on Facebook where apparently it's in like Alaska, and the moon comes up and it's fucking huge, like ridiculous, but it doesn't look real. Like it doesn't even it's almost invisible, and then it blocks out the sun, and then but it's going too fast, right? Like there's no way that that's an actual fucking real thing. But I mean, somebody posts that and they're like, "Oh yeah, this happens once a year." It's fucking up.
Can you see equipment left on the moon?
With
Let's see what
with
this
an
guy's
amateur
gotta say.
telescope.
No.
It's a question.
However, the moon is apparently.
But that doesn't do it for me, man. I don't give a fuck if there's equipment up there.
No.
You put all the equipment you want up there. I can pass all sorts of fucking equipment through the Van Allen belt. It's people. That's where I have problems,
So
man.
the moon is what 400 and some odd thousand kilometers away, right? But even without a telescope, you can see fucking shit, right? You can see like the big fucking crater or whatever. You can landmark stuff. But if you go into Google Maps and go to like Texas, when Texas is however many kilometers, and you zoom out, when you get to like 230,000 kilometers, Texas is nothing but a fucking dot. Like you can't even fucking tell it's Texas, right?
Well, see, now but then again, that's their, that's all speculative too, because that's just a simulation as well, right? It's like, this is what we think the Earth looks like from 230,000 kilometers away, yet the moon looks much bigger than that.
I think they
Well,
faked
right.
it.
Every
Dude, I'm convinced they did.
Every
I'm not
Earth-
convinced,
every
but I
Earth
lean
photo-
towards that.
And you know
every
what?
Earth
That's
photo,
okay. I'm
except
good
for
with
the-
it.
Me too.
Every Earth photo except
It's
for the
totally
one from the
understandable.
moon
It
landing,
was the 60s.
and then there's like 2 from the moon landings or whatever. Every Earth photo has been
Manipulated.
Is not. It's
Yeah.
Photoshop.
It's inserted.
Yeah, it's.
But
They won't turn the fucking telescope around and take a photo.
Well, apparently they can't because it's fucking too close or something. But
well,
You're up there.
apparently the James Webb telescope.
Yeah.
Apparently it can take pictures like that. They're
no,
saying
that,
today. I was
that
watching
was
a
the
show
one
today.
that took the picture of fucking salami, though. Like, I'll find it. I'll bring it up right now. The fucking Havarti or whatever the fuck it was, salami star.
I'm gonna go. Can the
There it is. Okay, this is it right here.
Webb-
Scientist apologizes after his photograph of star turns out to be fucking meat. Okay? Here it is. Let's go.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh?
Bye.
Ah!
Look, there it is, right there. Okay? A renowned French scientist. Renowned! That's
Oh, what a
peer
cunt.
reviewed, for those of you who want to know. Has apologized after causing confusion between a faraway star and a slice of chorizo. Etienne Klein. Never trust a guy with... No, wait, that's not 2 first names. Never mind. Met with backlash after posting
Need a
a
beer?
joke with... Yeah. Claiming he was irresponsible. This happened this year, too. This was not just... Now, I wonder, what was it? Yes. Stating it was an image taken by the James Webb Space Telescope. So here's the big fancy one they just put up there, and the first thing they show is a fucking slice
piece of
meat,
baloney.
because that's exactly the shit they propagate. It's all fucking baloney and lies and garbage, and NASA's a fucking money grab, fucking lying sack of shit. And you know what? It sucked because when I was a kid, all I wanted to do was go into space,
Don't
and it's
pour
a
me one of
fucking
those,
farce.
I don't think I
Too
can.
late. That's yours, that one.
I don't.
No, sorry.
I know. No, Derek's. Hey, man, he's being responsible, ladies and gentlemen.
Someone has to work tomorrow.
So, yeah, I do.
I don't. Well, no, I do. I gotta work tomorrow at Heights. I don't care.
Salute.
Cheers, my friend.
The first one didn't go down very good.
No, you're right. It's kind of ganky.
A little gamey.
Okay.
Can James Webb see flags on the moon? Let's see.
Reflect back.
Hey, wait a second. Is the James Webb Telescope on Earth?
No, it's
Or
in
is it
space.
in space? Okay. So, is this to replace the Hubble?
Yeah, it has.
I don't.
It's explaining it right here.
I
It's
watched
also further away from the Hubble, like 4 times at its closest. So they're making up excuses why it can't.
Like it showed year by year how many satellites ended up or
Yeah.
floating around Earth.
So they're making up excuses as to why it can't do what it was
Yeah,
put into space.
the
to
whole
do.
thing is
Junk.
Well, it's the same
Video
thing as
is,
the Hubble, right? It's the exact same thing.
It's all junk.
yeah.
So they put this telescope.
Well, they got. Oh, they just showed some where it showed pieces.
Of the moon?
Yeah, where the things were. Okay. So there is shit up there.
What kind of shit?
A camera.
Sure.
Another thing.
You know what's really cool about the moon landing? Like the weirdest anomaly for me that like, okay, aside from President Nixon picking up a phone and talking to them.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, there's that.
Equipment there, camera, yeah.
It still looks like it's from 50 miles out, and you
Yeah.
still can't tell what the fuck it is.
Yeah. Well, you gotta watch the whole thing over
Ah,
on
yeah,
TikTok.
Okay, well, take.
Fucking
Well,
TikTok.
it's like those people who see shadow. Like there's like, oh, there's a mountain range, and it's just shadows. It's like,
Well, you know, it's tough. Like,
there's pyramids on the moon.
I don't know, man. I just don't buy it. I don't fucking buy it.
Look
I
at
don't
this
think I've
guy's
been there.
Harley. A chopper. Oh, what a fucking
I'm
piece of
still
shit.
like, okay, when did they even mention the mirrors in the first place?
Like that they left there.
That they left them there.
Well, the first time I ever heard about the mirrors was when I started to look into why I didn't believe that they'd been there. Because until I started to try to find out whether it was true or not, I'd never heard any mention of it. It was
Yeah.
only until I started to look into the debunking of the moon landing that I found the mirror theory.
Yeah.
And the mirror theory doesn't work for me. It's fucking bullshit.
Well, so it wasn't common knowledge, right? Like, so it was something that they said to be like, we put mirrors up there so you can test.
Right?
It's like, so you're gonna shoot a laser, right? Maybe
Well-
that big, from a curved object to another curved object that's 400, 500,000.
Yeah. Hurtling through
Right,
space at
right,
1,000,000 miles
right,
an hour
you're
and
gonna
nail
somehow
it. Yeah,
exactly
no, I know.
hit it
No, it's bullshit. It's
for
that's
the brief second.
Well-
the second, because if we're both moving, right? If we're both moving,
see
it's
the
like-
yeah. There's the Newtonian physics about things works a lot for a lot of things, and it can fool people too. Like and I think about these things and it's like, oh my god, because it's stupid. Why bother? What? So what? So what? So what if it is all fake, right? I mean, yeah, that's a whole huge discussion, but like. It's like quantum physics. They say, well, the properties are different in physical space. Well, yeah, because in physical space you don't know what the ether is doing. And I use the term ether relatively, and I really wish they would go back to that term because it makes more sense than any other term they use for the universe. If the sun is traveling through space around the center of the galaxy, okay, that means that we are also moving with the sun in that respect. And on top of that, the galaxy itself is moving. And if we
Well,
don't,
yeah, they all are.
right,
Yeah.
right, we know that. But if we don't know where the fucking center of the universe is, how do we know how fast our galaxy is really moving? We only know how fast it's moving relative to the movement of other galaxies. So our galaxy could, for all intents and purposes, be sitting still. We don't fucking know that. We can't know that.
It's all
So
speculation.
how can they fucking say they put a fucking mirror up there? Like, this just, it's preposterous. And like, it's,
You know what I think? Maybe the first and second claim that we actually landed on the moon were true, or not true, but we did eventually land on the moon. Maybe.
the car. You know, man, you know, they can shoot things into space. They can shoot rockets into space. I believe the Pioneer satellite is out there, floating beyond our solar system, beaming back shit to us. I believe that's out there. Maybe.
Oh, Voyager and Pioneer, yeah, those are way out
I
there.
believe that they've shot fucking probes into Venus that have crashed into the surface, and that these things took pictures until they burned up into nothingness. Sure, that's all right. But no motherfucking living creature has set foot past the Van Allen radiation belts. I can't believe that for one fucking second, because those belts are there to protect us from the radiation of the sun here on Earth. So if you're going to protect me from radiation with other radiation, that other radiation is probably pretty fucking strong. It'd have to be. It would have to be. I mean, come on. Everything else is hot versus cold, up versus down. Radiation versus radiation.
After they went to the moon?
The Van Allen belts? I don't think so. I'm gonna find out right the fuck now.
So you can put you in some tinfoil and you'll be fine, but now we can't send you back
Well, let's see.
because we lost the technology.
Yeah. What a lame excuse, eh? It's like, fuck.
Discovery.
It's like every time they ask something
When did
about
they go to the
fucking
moon?
FBI about the fucking Hunter
58
Biden's.
was discovery of the Van Allen
Oh,
radiation
okay.
belts. So about, conveniently 11 years beforehand. So
That's so they can make it not.
okay.
It's the only form of travel that hasn't been commercialized yet.
You see the latest Sasquatch picture here? The camera was strapped about 12 feet above the feeder. Oh my
The
god, that's a
possibility
man
of
in a suit.
charged particles before the space age. And Enrico Medi had investigated the possibility of trapped charged particles before the space age. So not only, like, these are trapped charged particles, it's radiation, man.
So what would that do to you? Would that like cut you in pieces?
Well, no, but it's radiation. It'd be
Yeah.
like it'd be like standing in front of an X-ray machine for 30 days, but like all at once. You know, like they say it's pretty I don't know how bad it is, but they say it's pretty fucking bad. Explorer 1 and Explorer 3 confirmed the existence of the belt in early 1958 under James Van Allen at the University of Iowa. The trapped radiation was first mapped by Explorer 4, Pioneer 3, and Luna 1. Mission successfully, blah, 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 blah. The Van Allen probe's mission successfully launched on August 30th, 2012. The primary mission was scheduled to last 2 years, with expendables expected to last 4. The probes were deactivated in 2019 after running out of fuel and are expected to deorbit during the 2030s. So what's it say? Radiation belts exist around other planets. Geomatic storms can cause density to increase. The inner Van belt extends typically from altitude of 0.2 to 0.2 Earth radii. Like, 620 miles above the surface of the Earth. Flux values, antimatter confinement, implications for space travel, proposed removal.
So yeah, so could like that.
What? Proposed removal? Let's read on,
That
shall
must be
we?
a Bill Gates thing.
Draining
Well,
the
those
charged
rockets are-
particles from the Van Allen belts would open up new orbits for satellites and make travel safer for astronauts. High volt. Man, I don't want to live on Earth anymore. As of 2014, it remains uncertain if there are any negative unintended consequences to removing these radiation belts.
They removed radiation
No,
belts?
they want to. They're considering it.
And so, what method?
Oh,
I
Jading-
thought you said something about high voltage into the atmosphere.
high voltage orbiting long tether, or high volt.
Yeah.
High volt
So,
is a concept proposed by Russian physicist V.V. Dalinov and further refined by Robert Hoyt and Robert Forward for draining and removing the radiation fields of the Van belts that surround the Earth. So, like,
I'm thinking HARP. Eh?
let's see where it takes us.
They're blasting that way up there to remove that fucking belt.
Yeah, so that we get cooked with fucking the sun.
So what's their logic of removing it? So they can have higher
So they
satellites.
can go to space. So they can go to the
Yeah, but we kind of need
So
that.
we can go to
don't
the
we?
moon.
yeah.
Because we ain't never been there. You can't get through the belts. It's full of fucking radiation.
That's right. That's just me.
Hey, you know, I mean, when I go to the dentist and they scan my teeth, you know, they got this fucking thing. It's a little tube, and it goes right here, and you bite down on this horrible contraption, and then, oh wait, sir, hang on. I'm gonna put this fucking lead vest on you and go stand over there and press the button. Oh no, but I gotta stand over there because I'm exposed to radiation hundreds of times a day. Well, yeah, you're in this clinic.
They x-rayed me and the dentist said you got to remove your earrings. I'm like, no.
And so what happened?
They did it. I said, I can't get them back in, man. You're gonna have to put them back in if I remove them. She's like, and x-rayed it anyway.
So does it distort the picture? I bet it probably.
No, it doesn't do a fucking thing.
Well, it must fucking.
Maybe it's for cheap jewelry.
It probably channels X-rays like right into your fucking brain.
No, I think if it's cheap jewelry or something,
it might start on fire.
yeah, and burn your ears or something.
Yeah, like if you.
But
you got
this
an
is
MRI.
totally 100% non-magnetic. These are pure silver from the Philippines. This is pure silver. This is pure silver.
So they do nothing.
I
I'd be
already
like,
put a magnet on it.
so
No.
you could get an MRI with those.
Yep.
Yeah, it would suck. Like apparently people who like.
You know
go
what
out and
really
grind
hurt when
and
I
shit
had an
can't go for
MRI?
MRIs because they're full of fucking metal, eh?
No.
It's just
What
pulled
hurt
them
with the
all out.
M- what hurt with the MRI? I got those old fillings that are black.
Oh, those must have hurt, man.
Yeah, they heated up.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
they got hot. It's like,
Yeah. I'd be freaking out.
Get me out of here.
Fuck.
yeah, that sucks.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
That's
But,
okay.
Dean, thanks for tuning in tonight. I seen you out playing with Wonderland this weekend. I think at Revival there. That's kind. He poured another one. Oh my god. Okay, folks, we gotta go. We gotta shut her down. That's it.
No,
That's
this
all.
is great. We're getting more viewers. Drink up.
Cheers. Hey, Pickles, you want some?
Fuck you.
Ooh, yeah.
Brutal. Okay. How's Pickles doing? Hope she's loving life. Hey. Awesome.
That's me.
Well, folks, it's been a blast. It's been another wonderful episode of The Couch. As far as next week goes, man, we'll see what happens. Don't know what's going on. Well, actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna have some Mystics footage. To tell you the truth, I think I'm pretty confident about that. So, but you know, fucking, it's way better to see him in person. So if you can, come out on Saturday. Come down to Broadway's Lounge on fucking Western Pizza Broadway's there on Broadway.
College Avenue?
Where is it again?
I think it's on Broadway.
Oh, okay.
Or Broadway Avenue?
Yeah, it's on Broadway
Why do I keep saying college?
because it's
Because it's next.
next to Broadway.
Oh, there's a good one.
Yeah. Deadly. Okay, folks. I think we've had enough. Good night from Agent Orange, the Reverend, and Dirk. Where is he there?
And Pickles.
And of
No, she
course,
left her chair.
She fucking fucked up.
Yeah, she's gone. Pickles is gone.
There you go.
Dirk can have his seat back
There
now.
you go. Fucking rates. The old, he's gonna sit on that tube.
Guess that's what everyone wants these days, eh? Ah!
All right, folks. See you next week. Take care of yourself.
Be
And,
kind to others.
Yeah.
And
Especially.
spay and neuter all your pets. Okay, Bob Barker.
Is it just me? Sorry. Is it just me, or does fucking Drew Carey look like Bob Barker now? Like they're like
They're transforming.
I think he's had surgery, dude.
He's fat again, isn't he?
No, man. Let's go on a little fucking hunt here
I thought he was getting big again. Now that they come into Regina too.
Bucks.
Okay, where are we? We got
Actually,
fucking.
can you imagine the food prices in like fucking Inuit shit? Fucking $35 for a jar of peanut butter. Yeah, man.
Okay, look at, like he's starting to look like
Yeah.
it, man. Like fuck. Like look at that. It's like they're changing his face, man. Come on!
Because Bob Barker never wore glasses.
Come on! That's a fucking...
So if they ever do Happy Gilmore 2, Drew Carey could play Bob Barker.
Yeah.
Shit. Oh man,
Price is wrong, bitch.
price is wrong.
That's so
bitch.
funny. Oh my god. Perhaps one of the funniest moments in Hollywood ever.
You saw that thing where Bob was in the hospital, so Adam Sandler went and visited him.
Yeah.
And they started fighting.
Actually, I've seen the episode of The Price is Right when fucking what's his face was on the actual show, The Price is Right show.
Bob Barker,
No,
Drew Carey.
the old Jew that fucking put it on.
Oh, Adam Sandler.
Yeah, yeah.
was on The Price is Right.
Actual Price is Right episode, and they're doing the golf game. You know, you got to putt from.
Yeah, and Adam Sandler was there.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's
Good night, folks.
It's a real episode.
Yeah, baby, yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Whoa, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, fuck yeah.